Oh God. When did you realize that you would be a professional musician? At what age? I kind of fell into this. I mean, that being said, I always wanted to be a musician. I always was a musician from as long as I could remember. I was practicing and training, and with no end game in sight. I just absolutely loved it. I had such a passion for it. And I was so lucky to be in the right place at the right time. When I was 17 years old, the very first gig I ever did with a bunch of friends of mine, we were in a band together. We opened up for a bunch of musicians from Vancouver who were to become Network Records. And at 17, they wanted me to come out to Vancouver and join their band. So I ran home to Mom and Dad and said, guess what? They want me to come to Vancouver. I was barely getting through high school. I said, you on crack? Not a chance. So I finished high school. I was still listening to my parents. And a couple years later, they came back and they offered me a 5-record contract, which is kind of unheard of. And then to top that off, they brought me out to Vancouver and they said, you write what you write. We're not going to tell you what to do. Let's just see what happens. So I was never A&R'd. I wasn't told what to do, what kind of music to make. I was just allowed to discover myself. And it's a really incredible opportunity. So I guess it would be 19 when I technically became a professional musician. Dear Sarah, one question. Bras, pros or con? Well, honey, after breastfeeding 2 children, you need them. Okay, let's see. Do you have a... Oh, you have a beautiful muscle definition. What is your workout, and being so busy as you are, when do you work out? I work out when I'm at home. We have this fantastic thing called the Grouse Grind. It's 3,000 vertical feet up the mountain in Vancouver, and it's really fun. I do that. I do a lot of yoga, and I surf every chance I get. I like being outside. I prefer to do that. I made the stupid mistake of pretending I knew how to play tennis a couple months ago and tore the crap out of my calf. So apparently I'm not allowed to play tennis anymore. But it's fun. So now I have to play ping pong. Trying to turn myself. But I even bowled the other day. I was bowling and I tore my hamstring. I'm like, really shit. Everything's falling apart. Anytime I try to do anything now, I kind of do things like 180% though. That's the trouble. I kind of get excited. I see there's fresh